So super excited. This is the moment of truth. This is the time that we get to call the winner of Be a Miracle.
It is going to be so much fun. Like, I'm really excited to hear just what they think about it all. Like, why did you enter? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm just excited. Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. This is for Be a Miracle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. We got a ring. I was afraid it was going to go straight to voicemail. All right.
This is Megan.
Megan, it's Rob and Liz at His Radio. I hope you're doing well.
Hi, I am. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
We've got Be a Miracle, and you registered to win Be a Miracle. It looks like to me that giving is such a huge thing because Everly, how old is she, your daughter?
She's 6.
I love how you already have ingrained in her that giving is so important.
You know, my husband and I, growing up, came from, single mom families, and we had a lot of support from, within the extended family, aunts and uncles and grandparents. She has grown up more with the tradition of, making homemade Christmas gifts for people. So she gets really excited to get out her popsicle sticks and her beads. And last night we were painting seashell ornaments, from the beach on Saturday.
You're also a teacher, and you're kind of bringing that into the classroom as well. Tell me how you're doing that.
I teach in a high poverty area. So I cannot ask children to ask their families to make, cash donations or even food bank donations because very often they don't have the extra either. But as we move into persuasive writing units, I can say, hey, let's write a letter to your parents to suggest that they take, the old coat that no longer fits you from last year, or the shoes that you and your brother have worn and now fit no one. So I can use those opportunities to teach giving as well as tolerance and love and forgiveness and bring my faith in that way without blatantly saying you should all think the way that I think or believe the way that I believe.
Megan, I love your heart. I love what you do with your kids at school, what you do with your daughter. And since you happen to be the one that was randomly selected for Be a Miracle, I love the fact that you're the one who has ownership with your husband and your daughter of the $1,000 shopping spree to shop for this family of 7 in need. Plus, your family's going to Dollywood for an overnight stay. It's yours.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so very much.
You sound overwhelmed.
I have a parent-teacher conference in 20 minutes, so I have to get it together.
Wipe all the tears.
Listen, I bet that parent is so thankful that you are in such a good mood right now.
Thank you. I really, I hate to say this, but even being able to speak to you guys, I would hope that there's an opportunity that I could have one of you guys sort of videotape the inside of a studio and what it means to be a disc jockey, because that's a profession I want my kids to know.
Done. It'll be done for you.
We will do it.
Megan, congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Thank you.
His morning crew.
Thanksgiving. Recipes, way to cook things. I know that Liz is the cook. She's the baker. But I have some ideas that might help out. Yes.
Tell me.
I'm the guy that only knows how to make toast.
Do you make it well?
I make it well.
Good.
Sometimes it's well done, very extra crispy when it comes to the toast. Boiling water is my forte. So I know that I might have some limits here when it comes to cooking, but I found on the internet Savory Thoughts. It's a couple. It's AJ and Merlene.
Mm-hmm.
And they do, this is cool. Their whole Thanksgiving meal they can do in an air fryer.
How can you, the dressing?
They air fry
Really?
turkey breast. They do the sweet potato pie, the cauliflower mashed potatoes. They have the whole thing. They even have a list of it so that all you have to do is click on Thanksgiving. Boom. Air fryer friendly. The whole Thanksgiving feast. How nice is it?
Have you made food? Do you have an air fryer? I should ask first.
No.
I don't either. So I don't know what its limitations are, if there are any. We've been talking about getting one though.
Oh, you should.
Prior to Thanksgiving.
Run out, get your air fryer, have it delivered, second day, third day. Well, there she is. Bye-bye, Liz.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Chadwick Boseman, who starred as T'Challa in Black Panther. Of course, he is from the Carolinas, passed away a couple months ago. There's an artist named Nicholas Smith, and he decided that he was going to honor Chadwick Boseman by making this mural that's now at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. And I love this mural. It really encompasses more than even that character that is from Black Panther, but who Chadwick was as a person, because evidently, and you hear this from everybody in Hollywood, you hear this from everybody around his hometown, that he really cared for people. And so it's a mural of Chadwick and a young boy, probably 4 or 5 years old, kind of wearing a Black Panther mask, but they're doing the Wakanda Forever gesture, which also, I don't know if you know this, means hug in sign language.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And I like that it means hug.
I do too. It means a couple of different things in different languages and whatnot, but in sign language, yeah, it means hug. So I love that. And then the artist said, really seeing that Chadwick loved people so much. That's what he wanted to encompass in this, and to know that he still loved on people, even with everything that he was going through with colon cancer over the last 4 years, just speaks to his character. So I think it's a great way to honor him.
He didn't want to hurt people to as he was going through that journey. It was almost like he went through it alone, but yet he had all that love from a lot of people, which that mural at Disneyland kind of depicts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
You know what it's like to be stuck in an accident on the freeway around here, and they have to close it down to one lane, and everything's moving slow, and for miles things are backed up. This happened in San Diego on Thursday. But wait till you hear the tractor trailer, which nobody was hurt, by the way. The tractor trailer was turned over. Wait till you hear what was all over the road. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio.
It was cookie dough. But it was not just like 1 or 2 rolls or tubs of cookie dough. It was 50,000 pounds of refrigerated cookie dough right there on Highway 15.
That's a lot of cleanup. Cookie dough all over the place like that.
Let me tell you, I did the math. Okay, so if you were to make cookies out of all of that cookie dough, you have any idea how many cookies that you would end up with?
Well, you got to say, what?
2,400,000 cookies.
A lot of cookies.
Well, I thought, if it were in tubs, and I don't really know, if it were in tubs and they broke, some of them broke, hot enough in California, maybe it would have made a cookie.
A big cookie? What?
Or just lots of little cookies, because it smashed and so the dough's all over the freeway. Sure. Maybe it would.
All I know is this. It's totally redefined roadkill.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
If your thing is just, you could watch a Christmas movie all the time. I mean, you could sit down in the morning, and by the time it's midnight, you're still watching Christmas movies. You might as well get paid to do it, and somebody will, because it's $2,500. Hello.
What? Wait, they're going to pay us to watch these movies?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, where do I sign?
Reviews.org, looking for a chief holiday cheermeister, and they'll pay $2,500 for the role, and it's just watching Christmas movies. But you have to blog about it, you have to review it, you got to 5-star it, do all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you get the title of, what is it, Holiday Cheermeister?
Yeah, Chief Holiday Cheermeister. Not just a Holiday Cheermeister. You'll be the Chief Holiday Cheermeister.
So I probably get a t-shirt and a hat to go along with that. Yes, I am so into this. Would you not like to be the Chief Cheermeister of Christmas? Okay, evidently not.
Mornings with Rob and Liz.
Been such a weird year. Now we got to start thinking about, budgeting for Christmas and gifts. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio.
And I don't get some of these numbers. I guess we don't have an actual number that we dole out for each member of the family. It's just sort of, this is kind of where I want to be. This is how much money I have, and we're going to make this work, right? But evidently, if you live in North Texas, they have a bigger budget for Christmas than anybody else in the country. There's 5 different counties. It's like $1,500 to $2,500 per person.
What?
Per person.
I sound like the cheapest person on the planet. We don't do that.
We don't come anywhere near that. I read that. I was like, is this like Dallas? Like, where is? No, it's just 5 little counties in Texas. Anyway, so I started looking around the Carolinas and Georgia, and it's anywhere from like, if you're in Georgia, I would say the average is about $500 a person, which is also kind of like, whoa.
Sounds big to me too.
It sounds big to me. Durham, North Carolina is around $1,400 per person. Again, see, these are kinds of numbers that I think are doled out over the entire family. But I don't know. They say, though, this year it is higher than it's been in recent decades because we aren't eating out as much. We're not going to movies. We're not doing some of those concerts and entertainment things. Yes. So, right. So maybe it's being funneled into things like board games and, ways to have fun in the backyard at the house with the family. And that's cool. But yeah, yeah.
My daughter came up with an idea.
Oh,
and
okay.
She was like, okay, for the adult children, she's like, okay, you take care of dad. I'll take care of you. And then Eli will take care of me. They did that kind of thing. So they would buy for one person and did that.
Yeah, I love that. We used to do that on my husband's side of the family. It was kind of like we drew names for all the kids. And I really do. I like that.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Whoever came up with the heated leather seats, they're a gift from God. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. Now, if we could only have heated pants, I mean, then that would be like the best ever.
Wait. You can. For the surprisingly low price, actually high price of $160, you can get them on Amazon. And they're designed to be worn as like a base layer. So you're going to wear them up under your pants, or if you go skiing or whatever, your bib, whatever. But you can set them on low, medium, or high. I don't think I would ever want them on high. That would scare me.
Especially if it gets stuck on high.
Oh, see, when I read this story, I was like, okay, here are all the things that could go wrong because I am a walking train wreck. I cut myself, I burn myself, I trip over things. And I know those heated pants would get stuck on melt my legs. It would be terrible.
What if something short circuits and you start, shocking yourself?
Right. If you go skiing and it's wet because you fall down and I just happening.
Quite the invention. Sounds like something you'd see on Shark Tank.
A little bit. I'll just let everybody else try it first, and then I'll decide if I want them or not.
His morning crew.
I don't know if you don't want to cook for Thanksgiving, but I think Liz has found an alternative for you. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio.
Well, it's an idea anyway. Popeyes has a turkey meal. It's a turkey feast, but it's with chicken instead of turkey. So that's why they're calling it a turkey.
Clever.
And and it is cute. The little carrier that it comes in looks like a turkey. So that part of it I really love. And if you like chicken better than turkey, why not? But it kind of reminds me of just like their 8-piece box meal, because it's got 4 buttermilk biscuits. It has the 8 pieces of turkey with it, and a couple of different things, some sides or whatever. So that's one way that you could go.
Wait, so there is turkey. You just said turkey.
No, did I say turkey? No, it's chicken.
It's chicken
instead of turkey.
Wait, so there's no turkey?
No, there's no turkey. It just looks like the carrier looks like a turkey.
Oh.
But it's actually chicken.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But if you want, I did find something at Trader Joe's. It's a turkey and stuffing en croûte. This thing is only going to cost you $13.
En croûte? What in the world does that mean?
Everything's in it. So everything, like, it has stuffing, it has cranberry sauce inside the turkey. And I think it feeds like 4 people, and it's like $12.99.
I thought you were trying to be like cool and hip. It's like on point, only en croûte.
En fleek.
His morning crew.
Aubrey is 5 years old. The cutest little girl you ever want to see and ever want to meet. Her daddy is in the 82nd Airborne. Fort Bragg. Yeah. My son served in the 82nd Airborne back in the mid 2000s. Yeah. So he's got a place in my heart because Eric, that's Aubrey's dad, served in the 82nd Airborne. So he had to go for 5 months to the Middle East. And so here it is, Aubrey's birthday. and a present in a box was all made up and was put outside in the front porch. And so Aubrey goes out, and then mommy says, hey, won't you just say a prayer for daddy? She starts her prayer like this, and you'll catch it when she starts talking or praying. You'll hear Papa Jesus. Here she is.
Papa Jesus, I want my dad. I want him coming here.
Okay, so I want him coming here, my birthday gift. So little box outside. It's a really small box. There's no way daddy can be in that box, but she unwraps it and no daddy, but behind her, there he is. And I wish I could play it for you because when she screams daddy, mom's like really loud in the audio of the video, but it is the cutest thing you ever want to see. And there's this big hug. I love it when soldiers come home and then they surprise their kids because it's just a touching reunion.
Yeah. And I love that she says she already has that personal relationship. She says, Papa Jesus. Oh, my goodness, my heart.
Isn't that great?
It's so sweet.
You know that they are raising their kids in Christ. So way to go.